Hey y'all, welcome to the Crafty Cove. My name's Missy. So today we have a collaboration video called Let's Be Friends, and this is with Amber XO DIYs and the Rusted Willow. I'm so excited about this collab, y'all, and we'll talk about that in just a little while. But for right now, let's get right into the DIYs. DIY number 1. So for this one, we are going to take this mason jar sign that I got from the Dollar Tree. We are going to remove the jute string and any 3D embellishments, which means those 2 stars there. We're just going to take those off. I am going to save those because I may use those later for a different project. Now we're going to take our lightweight spackling. We are going to cover up those 2 holes there. Let that dry, and after it dries, we will sand it down. Now we are going to take our ink Waverly chalk paint and give the whole sign a good coat. Just one good coat is all it takes. This covers really well. Then I'm going to take my white paint marker and I'm going to go around the edges in like a stitching pattern. I just think this brings it out. It just gives it a little more detail. It was just so plain with just the black. You could also do it in just solid lines, however you wanted to do it, but today I guess I was just in a stitching pattern mood. So that's what it looks like when it's all done. And now we are going to take this Chalk Couture stencil that I have. It says, "Kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul." I'm going to put Melissa from All Things Crafty, her link down in the description box. If you want to hear any more about Chalk Couture, she could totally help you out. That's where I got this from. I love it. I love my Cricut, but I love the convenience of the Chalk Couture. I'm just showing you. I would have sped through this, but I just want to show you what you do here. This is like screen printing. I hope I'm getting this right. It's got a little screen on the stencils. It's not just open like, you know, a regular stencil. And you just take your chalk paste and you just put it on there, and then take your little squeegee and rub it over where you want it, and you can do different colors, everything. So it's super simple, and I love it. And then you just wash your stencil off after you use it, and you can use it again and again and again. So again, I'm going to leave Melissa's link down in the description box. If this is something you'd like to hear more about, just let her know. She is amazing, and she will let you know all of the details with this. So I do many different colors on this. I'm not going to make you all watch the whole thing. I just wanted to show you a little bit of how easy this truly is. When I'm finished, I take off the stencil and then I wash it out. Now, some of my words did bleed, and that is my own fault because I ran out of the white chalk paste and I just used a little bit of acrylic paint, which I don't know if I should have done that or not, but I did, and it ran a little bit, it bled a little bit, but that's okay, totally fine. It still turns out beautiful. Then I just make this little messy bow with some different ribbons from the Hobby Lobby and Walmart. Sorry, I've lost that footage again. iPad, y'all, I gotta figure this out. Then I take some of that polka dotted ribbon and I go ahead and make a little hanger for this. Super simple, but I absolutely love the way this turned out, y'all. And here is our final product. Kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul. I love how this turned out. And the Chalk Couture is so easy. And it's so much more convenient than dragging my Cricut out in this hotel room. So again, this is the Let's Be Friends collab, and it is with Amber XO DIYs and the Rusted Willow. These ladies are amazing. On Amber's channel, you'll get DIYs, a lot of crafting, hauls. She does farmhouse decor and other things. I am so impressed by her. She is amazing, y'all. Make sure you go check out her channel and subscribe. I promise you will not be disappointed. And the same goes for the Rusted Willow. I've just found her. We've just recently met, and she is the sweetest person, and her DIYs are amazing also. I can't get over some of the stuff that she does, and I love these 2 ladies to death. They have actually become not just YouTube friends, but actual friends, and I just thank them for collabing with me today. Okay, on to DIY number 2. Now, This is a DIY I actually did some time ago, and I wasn't sure about using it in a video because it's so simple. But I decided I really liked it, so we're going to go ahead and use it today. I take one of the bigger canvas pieces from the Dollar Tree. Now, this is not the one with the frame. This is just a flat canvas piece. And also one of the garden flags. And what we're going to do is we're going to Mod Podge, or we're going to use tacky glue and put this down, put the garden flag down on the canvas. Now, I'm just gluing it down, and I'm doing sections because I want to make sure that I get it even. And even doing it this way, y'all know me, I am measuring challenged, I guess I could say. And I still get it off a little bit, and I cut off the little chicken's nose, but it's not a big deal. I love how it turns out. I think it's super, super cute. And I think this one is going to go on my deck when I get home right before you come. We use our back door instead of our front door, and I think it's going to go right out there. But anyway, we're just using the Aleene's tacky glue from the Dollar Tree. We are gluing that completely down on that canvas. Then we're going to go through and cut off all the excess garden flag that is on there, all around all four sides. And now we're going to take some of this decorative molding, edging, I don't know what it is, from the Home Depot. And y'all, I am so excited. For my birthday, my husband got me a mini miter saw, and this is the first project that I got to use with this. Now, this mini miter saw will cut angles, but because this was my first project, I wanted to go as easy on myself as I could. So I just measure out where I need to cut these. Y'all, isn't that adorable? And it works so well, and it cuts down on time so much. I'm absolutely in love with it. But I just stick my little molding piece in there, and then I tighten it in. And then you're just going to turn it on, and your blade will not move unless you push that little red button down up there. So that's a good thing. That's a safety feature, and I really like that. I guess it's that way on a big miter saw. I don't know, y'all, because I don't use power tools very often. I'm trying to learn. Emily at Farm Charm Chic is trying to encourage me to use more power tools. But this one, this has started something, and actually I'm kind of ready to start using the bigger power tools when I get home. But anyway, I just go through, I measured all four, the two sides and the top and the bottom for this canvas, and we are just going to cut all of these down to the sizes that we need. So simple with that thing. I love it. Now we're going to take some white Waverly chalk paint, and we are just going to do a rough coat. I mean, I do get down in the edges a little bit, or not the edges, the little details on this. I don't even know if that's what that's called. But anyway, and then we're just gluing it on, y'all. Just straight hot glue. Now, when we're finished, we do turn it over and reinforce it with some staples. Now, y'all, I just want to say, I know I say on here a lot, I don't know, or what's that called, or whatever. That's just my personality. I am one of those people, I like to be funny. I like to engage. And even though I'm sitting here talking to my iPad by myself, doing this voiceover, to me, it's like I'm having a conversation with a friend. And this is how I would be with a friend. Ask any of my friends, they will tell you. So if you hear me say, I don't know a lot, or what's this called, or something like that, again, you just have to forgive me and overlook it, because that's just my personality. I'm just trying to engage. Even though y'all can't talk back to me right here, I know that y'all talk to me in my comments, and that just tickles me to death, and I appreciate it. So I just kind of wanted to throw that out there just in case anyone's like, oh my Lord, she says so much. She says this all the time. But that's why. So this is what it turns out like, and we're going to take our little hand sander, and we are going to just distress these edges all over the board here, and that's it, y'all. And there it is. I think it turned out really cute, super, super simple, y'all, and less than $2 to make. If y'all enjoy my channel, you like my work, and you'd like to buy me a coffee, just follow my link down in the description box. If you buy me a coffee, you will get a shout out in the next video. DIY number 3. Now, we've seen these made time again on YouTube, but I just wanted to throw a small project in here at the end, and this is one of my favorite things actually that I made today. I just love the simplicity of the Farmhouse beads. So I got this pack of beads, this little bucket of beads at Walmart, and it was like $6, and it had all different shapes and colors, and they're about the same size though. So I just alternated a square bead, a round bead, a square bead, and then like a textured bead on here. And I did the brown color and then the white. And I just do this. I'm not really sure how many beads I put on this one. I can try to count when it's over. But I'm not exactly how many I did. But I just took my... I can't even talk tonight, y'all. I'm sorry. My jute twine and put a piece of tape on the end of it. And that way it went through the holes of the beads just a little, the centers of the beads just a little easier. Sometimes you get these beads and they can be a little closed up or have a little piece there in the center that, you know, it's hard to get just the jute twine through. But with the tape on the end, it seems to go right through those. So we're just going to string these beads on. Okay, y'all, this is what we look like when we've got all of our beads strung on. Now we're going to take one of the chalkboard tags from the Dollar Tree. First, we're going to tie a knot in one of the ends. And I don't know why I thought I was going to tie the knot and then cut the string off. Y'all, I don't know what was going on in my brain that day. But anyway, I just take and I tie about 3 or 4 knots down here at the bottom. That's so I want it to hold the beads in place, but I don't want the beads to fall off. Then I take just a little bit of hot glue and I go ahead and put just a dab on there just to hold that bead in place. And then on the other, no, we're not going to the other end yet, Missy. Calm down. Oh, we're going to make our tassel. So I'm using my phone and I just wrap my jute twine around probably, I don't know, 15 times. And then I take it off. It's a little harder to take off my phone right here because I have a silicone case on there and it did not want to slide on that top end there. But eventually I get it off, and then we are going to take another piece of jute and about a quarter of the way down from the top there, I'm deciding here what I want to do, but about a quarter of the way down from the top, we're going to go ahead and tie this so we keep a little loop, just a small loop there at the top. We're just going to take the jute and tie, again, 3 or 4 little knots. Pull it tight. Tie those knots. Then, after we do that, well, we're going to cut off our excess. Now we're going to open up that top. Is that what we're going to do? Sorry, y'all. I got to watch to see what I'm doing. Yeah. Open up that top loop there, and then we're going to string our twine from our beads through that, and then we're going to tie 2 or 3 more knots, and that's just going to hold our tassel onto our actual bead garland. And y'all, I apologize. Y'all know I am Chatty Cathy and I can talk. So if y'all would rather hear music instead of me talking so much, let me know in the comments. You're not going to hurt my feelings, I promise. So now that we have got that secured on there, we are going to open up that bottom ring, loop, whatever it is, and we're going to cut that. And then we're going to give our little tassel a little haircut. It was a little long for me. Now, I forget to wrap something around where we tied that. I'll show y'all in the reveal that I did do that, but I just forgot. Now I'm taking one of these Dollar Tree chalkboard tags. Y'all know I hate my handwriting. It's not a secret, but for this, I just didn't want to get my Cricut out. I'm going to have to get a Cricut Joy so that I can have the smaller, because I have the maker and it takes so much just to drag it out in this hotel room to do that little bitty word. So anyway, I just write home on there, and then I'm going to thread this right onto our garland, tie a couple knots, and that is it. How stinking simple. And this garland cost me about $6, $7 maybe. No, I'm wrong, y'all. I paid $6 for that whole entire thing of beads. So there's no way I even used $1 worth of beads in this little garland. And farmhouse garlands can be very expensive. So, you know, this is a great alternative. And I know you've seen this on YouTube a million times. And here is our final product of the farmhouse beads. I love how these turned out, and so simple, y'all. So here is a final look, our final reveal of all of our projects today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I loved working with Amber XO DIYs and the Rusted Willow. Y'all, they are amazing. Please don't forget to go check out their channels. Show them some love. I'm telling you, these girls, they're so talented, and I love each and everything that they do. So make sure when you go to visit their channels that you like, comment, and subscribe, and let them know that Missy from the Crafty Cove sent you. Y'all, again, I appreciate each and every one of you. For all of you who are already subscribed to my channel, thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would become part of our family. Don't forget, there will be a 1K giveaway coming very soon. Just as soon as I get my community page here on YouTube, I will make that announcement. Y'all can also find me on Instagram under craftycove_DIY, or email me. Thanks for watching, y'all. Y'all come back now. You hear?